Hi friends, welcome back to another video. You are probably confused why I'm uploading on a Wednesday, and that is because I am trying, well, this is the start of me trying to get back into uploading twice a week. I used to upload regularly twice a week. Both I tried to aim for like at least an hour-long video, but I think instead of not posting at all on Wednesdays anymore, I'm gonna try posting like these 30-minute and under videos, maybe 40-minute and under. 30 would be ideal, but you guys know me, I like to blab. So I think I'm gonna be calling this the Wednesday repot because at this point, everything needs to be repotted, whether it be because it's had perpetual pests, it's in a mix that I don't like, it's got fungus gnats infested in it, and that word just like is so gross. Like in terms of like pests, when I say infested, it's just nasty. Anyway, yeah, I just want to get everything repotted, and I have started to do that, but it's gonna be a long-winded journey, and honestly, it's probably gonna take me until the summertime to get everything repotted. So I figure, why not on Wednesdays, like I just do a quick little repot with you. It'll be like a repot and chat or a story time or just something. So yeah, this is the beginning of the Wednesday repot, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. People on this channel typically don't watch anything that's under an hour long. That's just how it goes here, but that's okay. Today I have a really good one for you, and I'm so excited to be filming this because my sweet friend Crystal at Crystal Star Nursery, if you don't know Crystal Star, this is them. Crystal Star is a family-owned business, and I just love everything that they're about. For one, they've been around for a really long time. 2, family-owned, Asian-owned. 3, they are not the type of plant business that is just grabbing everything that's trendy right now, that is buying plants, flipping them, buying plants, breeding them, and then flipping them right away. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just think that that is what has become the normal since 2020. And I love that they just really they put like their heart and soul into their plants. They are breeding plants and propagating plants and cultivating plants that they are passionate about. They have really cool species of plants, all types of genus, and you could just tell that they know what they're doing over there. They love what they do, and it really shows, I think, in the business model and in the plants that they send out. And I just love Crystal Star, and I shop with them pretty regularly. I think I place at least 2 orders a year with them, and it's just really cool that I'm able to sit here now and do a video for you featuring some cool stuff from them. So I was chatting with Crystal. I was wanting to try out one of the substrates that they had available, and that's called akadama. Akadama, I think I'm saying that right. This is really primarily used in the bonsai hobby as far as I'm aware, and I had been told about akadama through a friend, my friend Amanda. Some of you guys know her as Bunny. She was talking about how she used akadama in her anthurium because it retains water, and it's just, you know, if you guys grow anthurium, you know that they really don't like to be dried out, most of them. And so she would incorporate akadama into her substrate pretty regularly just to keep moisture levels sort of regulated. So I've been wanting to try it because some of you guys might know I am using peat moss primarily, and peat dries out so fast. It does retain water, but when it dries out and it becomes just completely hydrophobic. And I've been wanting to kind of veer away from peat for a long time now, primarily for the environmental reasons. I'm gonna talk about this in a video that's gonna, I think, go up after this one, so I'm not gonna talk about that right now. But all that to say, I was chatting with Crystal about akadama, and she was like, I would love to send you some of our substrates for you to try. And so I've got a whole lineup here, guys, and I'm going to tell you all about them. So one, got akadama, and the second one that I got is called Turface MVP. And I will go into in depth about all of these substrates. I'm gonna timestamp everything. Everything will be bookmarked in this video if you want to skip over it because it is going to be a bit long-winded. This is their Mineral Magic Mix. I've actually heard really, really good things about the Mineral Magic Mix, and I'm super excited to try it. And then I got Rooting Riches. I have everything written down on my phone. I did not want to try and summarize it my own way and butcher it, and I'm just going to tell you exactly what is listed on their website, and I'll probably throw in some footage of what it looks like up close and stuff like that. So let's just start with the akadama, since that's what I was talking about first. So the one that I got, it looks like it comes in fine, medium, and coarse. I just got medium since I'm going to be using it for both small plants and large plants. So akadama is a volcanic material sourced and produced exclusively in Japan that provides superior drainage, aeration, and moisture retention for potted plants. You can use this as an exclusive mix or as an added component in your custom mix. And the benefits of akadama is that it's highly porous and provides the ability to retain moisture and nutrients without sacrificing drainage and aeration. The color changes with moisture retention, which allows it to be like a visual indicator of moisture level, which is amazing, especially if you're using it on its own. And then it has a pH of 6.9, which is optimal for plant growth and health. And it's an ideal growing medium amendment for anything, including cacti, succulents, bonsai, or even terrariums. I primarily got this for my anthurium, although I will be using it for other things. I just feel like with my anthurium journey, I think some of you or most of you guys know I'm not the best at growing anthurium. The proof's in the pudding. My anthurium are so much smaller than a lot of the plant YouTubers that you're gonna see, and I think one difference is I mean I grow all in ambient now. I do, but even before then I was primarily growing my anthurium in ambient. Two, I think I was not getting my mix right. I think it was, it was a little bit too chunky at first. I was growing with no drainage, and I do think that anthurium are one of the genus of plants that really need that what is it? The drainage. It needs to be flushed. So that's another thing that I was trying to do. I veered away from that, and now I'm growing all in, well, I would say 98% are growing with drainage holes. And then yeah, my mix, I think my mix was just all wrong. It was too chunky at first, and then it was too dense. So I'm trying to find like that happy medium, but it's been really fun to kind of see how like my anthurium journey has evolved growing in my conditions. And I feel like I'm slowly getting there, because I don't know, a lot of them are really starting to just show me how beautiful they can be after being stuck in the trenches for so long. But I think that akadama is going to be a really good amendment to use with them. I would say especially in the smaller plants. I don't think I'm going to be using this in anything bigger than like a 6-inch pot. For one, it's a pretty pricey amendment. I can't afford to buy this stuff all the time, whether through Crystal Star or through Amazon, and that's just being me fully transparent. It's just not in the budget for me. And so I think that I would be using this primarily in 6-inch and under plants, because those are the ones that are actually drying out a lot faster. The bigger pots, they're holding more moisture, but these little small 3-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch pots, they are drying out so fast in this house. So that is where I see myself using akadama. The next one that I'm going to be telling you guys about is something called Turface MVP. And Turface MVP is a premium calcined clay designed to condition your growing medium and support your plants. It is renowned for promoting the development of fine roots essential for healthy plant growth. It maintains an ideal pH around 6.5 plus or minus 1. It's good for nutrient retention. The porous surface structure holds and distributes nutrients effectively. It resists compaction and ensures your soil remains loose and well aerated. And it's used for enhanced root development. So the particle structure encourages the development of fine root system, promoting healthy growth and increased plant stability. I don't think that Turface MVP is meant to be used exclusively. It's recommended that you use it as a amendment to your custom growing mix so that you can give it some drainage, aeration, and moisture retention. The reason I wanted to grab this is for honestly a specific plant, but I had some plants in mind. I probably will not be using this with my anthurium. Anthurium tend to have really big chunky roots, and I just don't think that using a substrate like this would make really any difference, especially if I'm going to be using akadama for the smaller plants. I really got this for the plants with a finer root system, so think euphorbia, think cacti, alocasia. When I was reading the description of this, I was like, oh, I am 100% using this for alocasia. So yeah, I am really excited to try this. So the Rooting Riches mix comes in 2 grade sizes. This one is the finer mix, and this one is good for, I think I saw it on the thing she sent me, I think it's good for 4-inch plants and smaller. Yes. 4 inches and smaller is what she recommends for this. So it is your go-to solution for fostering robust root systems in your most treasured botanical gems. Specially formulated to retain the benefits of the Mineral Magic Mix, which I will talk to you about next. And it offers superior moisture retention, making it perfect for growing juicy root systems in plants like pings, bonsai, caduciform, novelty cacti, and succulents. And it's also an ideal application like cacti and caduciform seed sowing and terrarium bases. So the benefits of it is that it's compaction free, again, allowing for optimal root aeration and space for roots to stretch out and grow. It's nutrient rich and provides natural mineral nutrients not found in traditional plant food. It encourages root development and promotes the growth of fine roots and plentiful root system for robust growth and exceptional plant health. And it has a tailored particle size, so you can choose again from the smaller or the larger ones for the best performance. I'm going to throw in the ingredients of the Rooting Riches mix. They're pretty much the same in terms of the fine and the larger grade mix. There's just one extra component in the larger grade mix that's not in the fine mix. And then the last one is Mineral Magic Mix. Oh god, these bags are heavy. So the Mineral Magic Mix is crafted from years of experience by Dad. This soilless blend has been curated with a keen focus on every element right down to the particle size. It's designed to elevate your botanical treasures in semi-hydro and self-watering system, and it champions optimal root aeration and robust growth while eliminating the threat of medium compaction and pesky fungus gnats. You can also use this mix as a base for plant varieties that require a well-draining growing substrate such as cacti and succulents. Crystal highlighted that it was kind of designed for like semi-hydro systems, and so I'm kind of thinking that I would primarily use this for my rhipsalis, because I keep pretty much all of my rhipsalis in no drainage, and then also my alocasia. I'm really anxious to see how these perform with alocasia, just because, you know, it can be really challenging to grow alocasia, but I'm excited to try it. So those are all of the mixes that she sent me. So we are gonna open these puppies. I'm going to do a little repot today. I have a few plants that I wanna repot on camera, and we will just, we're gonna try these out together. So the first one that I'm gonna repot, sorry, my phone, I'm gonna have to keep my phone like on the table here because we have furniture delivery today and I don't wanna miss the buzzer. Who do I wanna repot first? I think I'm gonna do my ping last because I'm really actually quite nervous to repot that. So maybe we start with, oh, this guy. Some of you are going to hate that I'm repotting this again. My poor sweet euphorbia balsamifera. This thing has been through hell and back over the last year. Like, it's just gone through it, and this is the worst it's ever looked. The most recent tragedy to happen to this plant is there was an earthquake, and this was the one plant, well, one of two. This is one of two plants that fell over, just got completely wrecked, the roots ripped off, and it was really bad. And so I just repotted it into the soil that it was in. And no, I lied to you. I think I repotted it on camera, and I got it into like a tree fern fibery mix. I don't think it likes it, and it's just been drying out so much and it's getting worse. There were new leaves growing on it and then it just completely went away. So I promise this is gonna be the last repot, and I'm not gonna touch it for like years. I'm just gonna leave it. So I'm gonna get it out of here, and although I love this pot that it's in, I wanna get it into something clear. I wanna be able to see what's going on. Oh, wrong one. I wanna be able to see what's going on in here and kind of like observe if I can see some root growth. So yeah, I'm just gonna get it into this clear pot, even though I really did not enjoy this plant in a clear pot. Right now, the goal is rehabilitation over aesthetic. So I'm gonna try and get as many of these rocks out first because I want to be able to reuse them. I'm thinking rooting riches mix for this plant. So you know, it's good for plants that have like very fine roots, and that's what I want. And this plant has just had such a hard time rooting in general, and so is it rooted? I don't know, it's kind of hard to, she's like really in there. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have touched this, but it's okay. I stand by my decision. I stand by it. It's too late now. Yeah, I think this mix is just a little bit too dense for this plant. It's just not been doing well. And I've had it in a windowsill because I just want to give it as much like natural sunlight as possible. Oh yeah, this does not look good. Oh, by the way, you guys are probably wondering what this contraption is next to me. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because there's a video going up about it in like a week. Oh my God, these roots look atrocious. Yeah, it was a good call to get it out of there. I don't think that it liked the tree fern mix. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's soft. The whole thing is soft. I was just gonna say I'm gonna cry if I lose this plant. You guys, this is all rotted. It's completely soft and I don't know. Oh, oh, it's a sad day. You guys, the whole thing is dead. Look, there's like, it's completely rotted from the inside. There's like juices spilling out. Oh, the poor thing. Oh, this thing, it fought so hard. It really did. It fought so hard. Yeah, I knew something was up with this plant. It's pretty much squishy everywhere. It's squishy all the way to the top. Okay, well, that's really sad. That's really sad. Okay, into the trash it goes. Oh, what a sad day. Oh, that was like seriously one of my favorite plants. And when Rooting Riches came in, I was like, oh, I'm gonna show you plant gods who are not on my side. Okay, let's just take a moment of silence, everyone. We're just gonna. All right, the moment has passed, we move on. On to happier times. My rhipsalis hoelleri. Yeah, it's in a really tiny pot and I just want to get it out of here. So what am I thinking? What do I want to concoct here? I almost want to say mineral magic mix. This one does have really fine hairline roots, and so I'm kind of thinking Rooting Riches is the direction I want to go. So let's just get this out of here first. You can't see anything. The roots on this look good. Oh, I forgot there's 2 plants in here. I just watered it, so it's like soaked. I actually want to rinse all of this soil off because the Rooting Riches mix is like all basically rocks and I don't want it to get all gunky, so I'm just gonna give this a quick soak off camera. much better state to get into a brand new mix. I'm not super worried about this, honestly. I feel like rhipsalis are so hardy that it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an issue with my rhipsalis. So I'm getting it into this pot, which is a lot bigger. It's wider, it's a little bit taller, and I think it's gonna be good. So let's get this bad boy open. Oh, she also sent me some of her scoops, which I'm just so nerdy about this, but isn't this like the perfect design for like these kinds of things? Like you can be way more precise with pouring rather than doing something like this. Like it's just, I love this like really tapered tip. So I think I'm gonna do maybe the bigger one. That's what she said. So it looks just like pond. It looks just like pond. It's beautiful. It's really, really pretty. And then, you know, I think I'm gonna inoculate it with some of my billions, TPS billions. I put my billions in this little lemon jar from Target. So cute. I'm really sad about my euphorbia. I've had that for a few years now. It's just been, it was literally just one thing after another. Like, it was growing really, really well, and then it got rot, and then, you know, it went through a few repots, and then my mom's cat, who is an absolute menace. I think you go like this, actually. Like, I think you scoop it. Yeah, that makes way more sense. So my mom's cat was here when I was gonna deliver Archie, because my mom was here for like 3 weeks. And of all the plants in my house, he wanted that one, and he just chewed it into oblivion. And I think that's really when it started going downhill, because he chewed through like the whole stem, and I had to cut a little bit off, and yeah, it was bad. And then it kind of looked like it was on the mend, but like not really. It never fully recovered or bounced back from that. And then after the earthquake happened, like when it fell, I think it was just like, yeah, please put me out of my misery and just let me meet my maker. I really like this, this scoop. And I like that you can use it as like a little thing to push it too. All right. That is that. And I like that using this as its own amendment. I think my natural tendency is to want to add perlite to everything, but I'm not going to. I want to use it as it was created. I feel like if they wanted to add perlite, they would have added perlite, so I'm not going to add perlite. And I actually like that it weighs it down a lot more. And usually with repots like this, where you have something that's like long and trailing, I typically have to add like a rock to help it get stabilized as it roots into the substrate. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool that I can just use it as is. And I'm not going to be using this like pond. I know it looks like pond. I'm not going to be using it like pond. I'm just going to use it like soil. It is, I think, going to have to go through an adjustment period of being a little bit drier, because that was a really small pot. It was in a very dense mix. And yeah, it's gonna have some adjustments to go through, but I'm not worried at all, honestly. Me and rhipsalis were like this. So, okay, this one is done. The next plant is going to be finally repotting my poor Hoya. I keep wanting to call it a callistophila. Hoya, oh my gosh, Hoya clemensiorum. Guys, if you hear my phone vibrate, you better let me know. I don't want to miss this. Okay, it's on an architrellis right now, like the smallest architrellis, and I fudged so bad. I was like, oh, I don't even have any Hoya anymore. I'm just going to get rid of all my trellises. I gave all of my trellises to Jing, and now I don't have anything bigger to put it on, so I think it's going to just have to go on the same size trellis. But that's okay. We will make do with what the Lord gave us. right now it's in a pond mix and this thing is just like always dry. So I really don't see it having any issues transitioning to one of Crystal's mixes. And yeah, this thing is just like so allergy ridden. It just looks so bad. I never know if it needs water because I can't see the water levels. Oh, this thing has a lot. Oh, I just watered yesterday, so that would make sense. Also, pulling out really root-bound pulling out root-bound pond plants in a glass vessel specifically is absolutely not fun. But I actually think the Mineral Magic mix would be good for this plant. I feel like they would be 2 peas in a pod. Okay, I'm gonna not worry about that. I think I'm gonna do the same thing and rinse off these roots as well and just get all of this current pon off of here because it's got a lot of algae on it. And I just, yeah, I wanna start fresh. Oh my, where do I? Okay, I'm just gonna take the whole thing. Here we go. Where do I start? I really don't know. Okay, so this one is gonna go, I actually have 2 sizes that I've chosen in terms of vessel size. I don't really wanna go super big just because where it's at, I don't have a lot of space, but I also wanna give it some room to grow. This pot size is pretty much what it was already in. This size would allow it to grow a lot more, but I don't really, I don't really want to use one this big. I don't have anything in between this, so it's either this or that. You know what? I think I'm gonna just go with this size. I can't, it's too big. It's too big. So we're doing Mineral Magic. I'm not mixing anything into it. I'm gonna use it as they designed it. Oh my gosh, I have a fat headache. Does anyone always feel like when you get these chronic headaches that it's, you're like, oh, I for sure have like a tumor in my head? And I wish that like it was part of just normal healthcare routines to get like a MRI done. Is that what they use for your brain? Or just check, just make sure there's no tumor. I don't know. Anyway, I have a fat headache and Archie slept so terribly last night. I think he wasn't feeling well because he's typically like a great sleeper. He sleeps like 11 to 12 hours a night, just puts himself right to sleep. He's such a little trooper, but yeah, he woke up around like 1 a.m. and was just screaming for an hour. My poor guy. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And there actually is, I think this is perlite. Is that perlite? I didn't see, no. Pumice. Ah, pumice, Myfin stone, Hyuga stone, black lava rock, green zeolite brick chips, and charcoal. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit into the bottom here. Oh, that's lovely. Again, I'm gonna be inoculating with billions. By the way, the next video going up after this, actually no, the video going up next week is going to be another repot and chat. And that is one that I have been wanting to do for so long because I am finally going to tell the story of my disaster wedding. It's funny because when this happened to me, I was like, man, it would be so amazing if I had like a large platform that I could just tell this story because it's so crazy. And here I am. It's not a large platform, but it's a platform, and now I have people to tell, and it's just, yeah, it's surely a story. So I'm gonna do a little repot and chat and tell you guys the entire thing finally. Okay, let's put my phone on silent. It's so weird how my phone selectively plays noises. Like I've been getting messages and I haven't heard anything, but now all of a sudden it wants to play sound. I think I'm gonna go really high and go all the way to this knuckle just to hopefully get some more roots up at the top. Oh crap, I forgot to put the pole in, or the trellis in. Oh no, it would have been fine if it was in soil, but oh, I guess this is fine. Okay. All good. All right, so we've got the mix in. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful site. And now I just need to, I think eventually I need to just get a taller pole so that it can trellis higher, but again, where it's at, it's just not gonna fit. It's basically on my new shelf out in the living room. And even though the shelves are like, there's more width between them than these ones, it's still like, I can't have a taller trellis, so this would have to go on like a top shelf. I really hate trellising plants. Oh my gosh, you Hoya girlies, how are you all doing? How do you guys manage hundreds? How do you manage hundreds of Hoyas? How? I think at like my peak of Hoya ownership, I probably had like 50. I can't even believe at a point I had 50 Hoya. Feels like a fever dream now. But it's like, how do you manage all of it? And it's so hard to trellis. I would say it's even more annoying than having to deal with poles, in my opinion. But I love this Hoya so much that I'm like, you know what? I will put in the work for you. I would just love to see some new leaves. I feel like it's been sleeping for a really long time. That's one thing about Hoyas. It's like, it grows so slow that it's kind of hard to like get excited about it, because I'm like, okay, I got a new leaf and now I have to wait 4 years for a new one. Anyway, I like how this substrate is really holding things in place. And typically I would, again, have to use something like a rock for a repot like this while it's not like rooted into the substrate. But yeah, she's holding on real nicely. So that is done. And now the last one is this ping, which I am so nervous about. Okay. So here's my idea. This is my ping. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, my brain, it's pulsating. Okay, here's my ping that I got from Sean in that trade that I was telling you about. I don't even know if that video went up yet. I'm so confused because I'm pretty ahead on filming now. But it's got two in this little pot, and it's in just, it kind of looks like it's just in like perlite and pumice or something. And it's flowering, look at the little flower, it's so pretty. So I have this thing that I got from Vandula Farms. I have used this for almost everything. I had my keys on it at one point, I had like an air plant on it, and now I just feel like it would be the perfect little plant or it would be the perfect pot for something like this. So it doesn't need like a deep pot, obviously, like look how shallow this thing is. It's probably like the same depth, but I wanna like make it pretty. And I wish I had some reanimated moss. I'm currently working on it right now, but it's not going as fast as I would like. It's so slow. It's like, hurry, I need more than this. For this mix, I think I want to do, originally I was just going to put it in lava rock because a lot of people grow pings on just like a piece of lava rock or something. And Alice was kind enough to give me a big old bag of some lava rock. And it's the black one, which I really love. But now I kind of think I might want to mix some turface MVP into it and just see how that does. I like the idea of just doing black because, I don't know, I might want to try and grow this like in an outdoor space eventually. Right now it's just in an exo, but I think it'll be fine. I think these two colors, it'll still look very natural. So let's get, I don't really need a lot, obviously. I don't know if this turface needs to be sifted, but I don't really mind if some dust settles at the bottom. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's actually a lot grittier than I thought it would be. But, oh, it's really pretty. Gosh, I hope I don't mess this up. I'm so scared. I love this ping. I don't want it to die. Okay, I think I'm gonna add just like a little scoop of it. I'm not gonna do like half and half. You know what, I probably should wet it a little bit because the turface is sinking to the bottom. Now it's sticking way better and it's not like settling, because I do want it to be somewhat evenly dispersed. Okay, let's get this out of here. Why do I only have one thing to thing? All right, I want to get this out of here. I'm so scared to touch it. It just seems so precious and delicate. Okay, not a ton of roots. No, actually I can see a lot of root growth down at the bottom, like new root growth. There's some older roots, it looks like. There's yeah, some older roots, but you can see a lot of new root growth down at the bottom, those white roots. So that's good, seemingly happy. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all of this down at the bottom so that like the roots are touching this mix of turface and lava. And then I'm gonna just top it with lava so that it's all black at the top. I really don't think I need to do too much in terms of like trying to get it buried, because I think it's just gonna naturally root into it. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Sorry, I wish that you guys were a little lower, but I'm actually thinking of getting a second camera. I've been talking about it for a while. Because like during these repots, I want to be able to have like a second camera always rolling, like right here, so that I can keep switching to like closer up views and go back and forth without having to use my phone. But money is very tight right now, so that is not an option. I want to be able to get some lava rock really tucked into the sides where the roots are, because right now there's like none kind of touching it. I need to get one of those lazy Susans. I've thought about it, but I'm like, how often would I actually use it? I know some people use it for like photos and reels and videos, but not really for me. Hey, hey. Wouldn't that be funny if this fungus gnat flew onto the ping on camera? It's a little bit off center. I didn't want to put it directly in the center. I actually wish I put it a little bit more to the side, but I don't want to keep touching it. I'm hoping to eventually add more pings to this, or like, I don't know if it does it just like randomly shoot out if it's happy? But like my ideal would have been black lava rock and then growing live moss on the top. But I just don't have enough moss right now. Like I could go and buy some reanimated moss from someone, but I wanted to try and just grow it on my own. I just want to get all of this lava rock dust off of it. I hope it doesn't get angry at me, because this isn't filtered water. I was reading a thread about pings and carnivorous plants yesterday on Facebook, and some people were saying like, oh, I never use filtered water on my carnivorous plants and they're fine, but I really do think it just depends where you live. and like how hard your water is. Mine is not very hard at all. We actually have really, really good water here in Vancouver. But still, I'm like not wanting to take any chances with this ping. Okay. And there you have it. It's so cute. I'm so happy with this. I just hope that it's happy. I was gonna add like a little Drosera because I have a little Drosera offshoot, but I don't really think I would like the look of a ping and a Drosera together. I think if anything, I would want to just turn this all into pings. That would be my ideal, but yeah, hopefully it is happy in this new medium. I mean, I imagine it would be fine because it was growing in like, oh, sorry. It was growing in what looks like, I think this is like large grade lava rock. Like that looks like a big lava rock. So just lava rock and perlite. This is perlite or pumice? Actually, this is pumice because I can't squish it. So lava rock and pumice. And now it is in turface MVP and lava rock. So I think it'll be fine. Anyway, that is gonna wrap it for the first Wednesday repot. Thank you so much, Crystal and Crystal Star Nursery for, I mean, they didn't sponsor today's video, but they did gift me all of these substrates. And if you guys are looking for really, really good, like nicely blended substrates, give Crystal Star a try. I don't know if they ship substrates to the United States. I think they're only within Canada. If I'm wrong, I will throw it up on the screen. But yeah, if you're within Canada, definitely give Crystal Star a look at if you haven't heard of them before. They have really, really cool plants. They are gonna be resuming shipping Canada-wide, I think next month. Right now, they're only doing local stuff, so I am really excited for their next restock. I'm definitely gonna try and grab something from them. If you guys have any questions regarding any of the mixes, please feel free to leave it in the comments and I will try and answer it. I will keep you updated on how these plants are doing. If you guys want an update on them, because obviously I want to show you guys if it's working for me or if it's not working for me. I'm going to be very honest about everything. So yeah, that is going to be it. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone is having a great week so far, and we are very close to the weekend, so just hang in there, and don't forget to give this video a like if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.